Hi everybody, Olivia here, playing 13th game of the Nancy Drew series, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. In our last video, we met John Gray, the ghost hunter. He believes that Lori, who we don't know what's happened to her, she was our host, but John Gray believes that she was kidnapped by ghosts. And I'm gonna have to talk to this fella right here. He's been staring at me for a little while now, I guess. Spoiler alert. I hate him. I hate this guy. I hate him so much. But we have to talk to him. He went, Nancy, right? And I'm like...
That's right, Nancy Drew.
Amateur detective, huh? Never thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
What, real detective as opposed to a chocolate detective?
Well, I don't know. Do you like what you do?
I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
John Gray was telling us about that.
Tell me about them.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were.
Perps.
But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
That was a lot of police jargon. Nancy apparently sees right through that, given her 2 responses.
I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
You heard wrong. You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers, all have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here.
I was
Lots
trying
of interesting
to.
stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
Jake's private car. Can you tell? Can you tell he's a little... Oh, I hit my computer. Sorry, computer. Can you tell he's a little sour? A little salty? Ugh.
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
She could have been kidnapped, she could have been tossed off the train, she could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
All the facts?
So, you're gathering facts?
Of course, it may not look it because that's my style. I'm a low-key kind of guy. But
I
hey,
just
don't
don't
worry.
do anything.
I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
Okay. Now, Joe brought this up at the beginning.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Gross.
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
What are you going to do with it?
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'll put it up my
Here,
butt.
Keep it. Wear it around your neck or something.
How?
That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The Tino Balducci.
So this looks like the 7 that we found in the previous cart. Except this one has a 3 on it. Yoink.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
No, I guess most people don't like her either.
You don't like her?
I can't stand those sappy books she writes. And seeing as I said as much during an interview on national TV once, it's a pretty safe bet she doesn't like me.
Somebody's not very suave when talking about other other, I guess, famous figures.
Have you talked to John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I talked to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
He just hates everybody.
Thanks for your help.
Not a problem.
Oh, but Nancy's so polite. So, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was going to... Whoa. Those jingle-jangled, didn't they? Good. The thing about these games is, okay, hi, I'm a pansy. And I don't play anything scarier than these. And they're not very scary. Or they're not supposed to be. Or they were meant to be, but they're... whatever. Hey, look!
Another gemstone.
Another gemstone. Stack of books.
J.H. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia.
Many branded people in the forehead. And leaping lizards. And the top pad we can't interact with. We can, sneak by him. And it looks like there's an outline of a pickaxe here. We can't we can interact with this.
Wonder what Jake used this for.
Carson, that's all I can read. That's Nancy's dad's name. Carson
Another
Drew.
gemstone.
Another gemstone. And what else? Ooh, here. Periodic table of the elements. We can zoom in on them. Ooh. Guess we'll be using this quite a bit.
Camille with Hager Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard.
More dolls. Camille likes dolls. Everybody
Looks like
has
an
a thing.
old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
AG stands for silver? I think so. Where is it? I can't see it. Yep, AG stands for silver. I'm so smart. And AU is gold. That's all I know. We can spin this, and it has all the colors of the rainbow on it. They look like little coffee beans. But we don't know what the colors to the elements signify, so we're gonna leave that be for right now. We have a gemstone book. That looks like the thing in the cat's butt. Amethyst. Which way to the baby wars? Citrine, diamond, other things. Notice how I only made one Steven Universe reference? You're welcome. I'll do my best not to make any more. S Snake for Salazar Slytherin. And if we continue along...
scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall.
How do you know?
Those symbols look like the ones I saw in that sampler.
And hey, look, there's a square and a duck. It means squawk. This is an owl and a cherry. And if we go all the way back, hup. Come on, Nancy, double time. I don't have a lot of time for these videos. We didn't see this before. Ruth Kensington, 1864. And not Abraham Lincoln. Excellent. The owl stands for 7, which we have. And, the cherry stands for 10. We don't have 10, but 7 and 3 make 10. I had to count in my head to be sure. I am a bear of very little brain, and I'm not good with numbers.
It's locked.
It's locked. Okay.
That square and that duck look very familiar.
Do they? Do they really? But anyways, it sounds like something happened over here. Let's go! Hip. Alright, look at all this fancy gadgetry. But first, chest of drawers. First drawer, on the top. Ooh, we've got 8. Excellent. Close that. Everything else is apparently not important.
Silver. What do all those colors have to do with silver?
Silver is orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. For the little coffee bean thing in the other cart. Apparently Nancy can't take that, but I was trying to say in the next... never mind. Never mind, it doesn't matter. We can still interact with it. Guess it was a false bottom.
Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp.
And...
citrine, amethyst, zircon, those are all gemstones, I think.
Steam-powered pull, so we need the pickaxe, lantern, does all this shit, shows us a map. Thirsty nose is our clue for these guys here. Keep that in mind. Oh, sorry. Ugh, my face is trying to burp and I don't want it to. What else do we have here? Could be so upset about something that befell a doll. I accidentally knocked one Camille calls Naughty Tina. He hurt one of her dolls off the shelf and literally I'm afraid fractured its tiny skull despite my heartfelt apologies. Camille burst tears at the side of the crack which now traverses naughty Tina's face. Tears which continued unabated for hours. I told her I'd order her another as soon as we reach Copper Gorge. Well, somebody's sleeping on the train couch. I don't know.
I need a pickaxe.
Nancy needs a pickaxe. Keep going. What else can we see here? Oh shit! Oh shit! Check out that fancy animation.
I need a lamp.
And?
Jake said a spyglass goes here.
Good to know. Good job, Nancy. Being very
According
thorough.
to that diagram I found, those 6 gemstones are supposed to go in these 6 holders. But I have no idea which one goes where.
That's fine.
Wonder what's supposed to go here.
Me too. And this?
Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
What else have we got here? Ah, the classic you hold it down and it's random puzzle. I used to really like these because they were easy. Well, I guess it's fairly easy. It just takes up time. And I just got to remember... Oh, damn it. No, it went do. Damn it. No. I tried that. Every single time. Every time. No, I already did that. Olivia, why are you so dumb? There we go. It unlocked it forever, and we never have to do that again. What could possibly be in this cart?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
I never thought you'd be the one to find me. No offense. Nadine?
It's Nutella.
Nancy Drew.
Get it right.
Well, as you can see, I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
Oh, something that bothers me is we can never go back and do that. That would have been so funny to be like, hey guys, this is what Lori did. Ooh, I know the secret, but we can't check it out.
So it was just all for show?
Well, not entirely. See, here's the deal. My dad wound up with this train when he bought out Noram Shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse outside St. Louis for so long that everybody had just forgotten about it.
Oh.
Anyway, after like mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working condition and got me an engineer and track permits and all that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
So exciting! I want a train.
I think you were going to explain why you kidnapped yourself.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Well, see, I was one of the first people in like 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when Jake disappeared. Except I also found this. It's a letter that Jake wrote in 1901 to his niece back east. He was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told anyone where his mine was. But he was also afraid something would happen to him and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Because you found me. See, in that letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off, trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues, that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
So Lori isn't as dumb as she's made to seem being this posh heiress, and also therefore set up a detective hunger game to whoever will get this paper.
So you want me to try to figure out where the mine is?
Uh-huh. As for the other people on board,
Toss
if
them
you
off.
want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us there.
How well do you know your guests?
Well, I don't know you or those Harvey guys at all.
Hardy.
Frank and Joe Hardy.
Whatever. I didn't know John Gray before this either, but I love his show. And I figured he'd jump at the chance to investigate an honest-to-goodness haunted train. And now that someone has finally found me, I can finally go meet him for real.
What about Tino Balducci?
I met Tino right after he got famous for solving those robberies. Inviting him here for this was a no-brainer. I mean, what an awesome detective. And those piercing eyes of his, you just know his mind's in there going 90 miles an hour.
Piercing eyes.
How well do you know Charlena Purcell?
I just know her from her books, which are so good. In fact, I just started reading her latest one, The Moon Tells No Lies. See, what I'd really like to do is write romance novels. Everybody who knows me says I'd be really good at it.
Yeah, do
In
it.
fact, a while back, I sent Charlena some ideas, you know, just to see what she thought.
And
She hated them.
Fuck her.
how come you didn't try to find the mine yourself?
Maybe I did. Or maybe I just thought letting other people try to find it would be a good excuse to throw a party. I like parties.
Me too.
I'll come back later.
You go, girl.
Yeah! I want to put googly eyes on her hat, because at that crease it kind of looks like a smile. Anyways, so yay, we found Lori! Great, and I feel so good about things. And we have a paper from... what's his name?
The 3rd of November.
No, I don't want to read it right now. I don't want to read it right
First
now.
train
Stop it.
to
Okay,
its-
Nancy, stop it. I can't read it right now. This video has gone so long. So in the next video, we will read that paper and start going through the clues to find Jake Hurley's mine. That's his name. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.